Hey guys, just giving you an update on the Reefer 170 build. So I guess I just got like the bulk of all the stuff. Now all I'm waiting on is the tank, just some minor pieces, but you know, I was gonna let you guys see what I had so far. So basically what I'm doing is I'm upgrading from my Apex Classic to the new 2016 model. Basically, since I have a smaller, setup, I'm trying to not use like the Salinity module, which is its own module. I don't have to deal with like a, this old, Netgear box, and it was kind of a pain whenever I had to update firmware, stuff like that. But as you can see, I have the new Apex, right here. I'm actually trying the Core 15. I got rid of my old Ecotech return pump, so I'm trying the Core 15. It's technically really overkill for this, but I thought, why not? And I found somebody selling it, so I bought it. Then we just have like the normal probe holders, an algae magnet. I'm going to try to stick with just like one MP10 on this tank. I'm going to see how it goes. You guys see my BioCube. I had one MP10 on my BioCube and it worked perfect, so I'm going to try that. Then just a bunch of power modules. I have the FMM, which I actually used on the I think they call it the ATK, basically the Neptune auto top off. It works much better than the Red Sea auto top off. On my 350, I had problems where the salt creep would actually stop the flow of the fresh water into the reservoir, out of the reservoir. So if I didn't watch it, I would run my tank dry. And obviously I could clean that, but there's just other complications too. For one, the reservoir is really small. So I have an Innovative Marine like 5-gallon auto top off container that I use with that. Works much better. You can see it has like the magnetic float valve with 2 optical sensors for low and high. And obviously since I'm doing the Apex, I kind of like to be fully integrated. And then, just some mounts for some MP10s. I'm also not sure, so over here I have some more stuff. Going with this Skims protein skimmer. I'll put all the models and everything in the description. I can't remember which one this is. I want to say it's like the 140 or something. I can't remember. I'll put it in there. They'll help me do that. And then just some black or some orange tubing. And then a box of like, elbows, valves and stuff. So what I'm actually going to do, and you've seen a bunch of other videos do this, other tanks do this, they use the Red Sea auto top off as a refugium. So I'm going to go that route and see how I go, or see how it turns out. I think it'll work out pretty well. I definitely like having a refugium. And for my light, I don't know. I have this old Kessel H380, which I feel is like way overkill for this little bitty refugium, so I don't know. Like I said, in my previous video, I have plans of going to like a Reefer 750, so I kind of hate to sell that because I'm going to use it at one point, but I also don't know when that's going to be, so I might either sell that or keep it. I'm really not sure. And if I sell that, I'll just get like an H80, which I think is going to be more appropriate. I really wish, I wish on these, because they have like the grow and bloom. I really wish these, like the other Kessel lights, had an intensity so I could turn it way down, and I would just keep that and save a little bit of money, especially since I spent a good chunk on that. But I'm afraid I would kill all my macro algae, and I don't want to have it mounted so high in the stand that everything is growing algae. So I'll kind of figure that out when I get there. If anybody is doing that, that would be sweet if you let me know, and if it works, it works. And that box is just the controller for the protein skimmer. Right here I actually have another probe holder, mainly because I want to have the heater and I don't know. I want to have the heater like upstream as much as possible, so I get an accurate reading on that. I had a problem in my 350 because of that, because I'm pretty sure the display tank was way off because my heater heater probe was after my actual heater. So I'm trying to figure that out. So I don't know. So I'm using the Radions, so I'm going to use this to control my Radions. Right now I had to manually set it up through the computer, and that was horrible. And I would get the Reef link, but since I'm going, you know, Apex everything, you know, why not? And then I have I think it's a Phoenix 300 watt heater that's going to be controlled by the Apex. And then again, like I said, just the elbows and valves and all that for the refugium setup. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm getting pretty excited. You know, I think every person in the hobby would agree that this is probably the best part, is, you know, putting it all together, seeing how it works. So yeah, I think the next video will hopefully be, my stand will be here and I'll be setting it up. Talk to you guys later.